My name is Grant Williams. I'm from the University of Tennessee. I feel like the league nowadays really helps me because guys like me who can do a little bit of it all are really sticking out because a lot of guys are looking for that next Draymond Green or that next PJ Tucker, but I just want to be the first me, the first Grant Williams, because I feel like I can do a little bit, might not be the defender that PJ Tucker is right now, but I feel like I shoot the ball a little bit better than he does from the three-point line. Versus the same way with Draymond's playmaking ability off the dribble, I feel like he's really good in transition, he's really well-conditioned athlete, and that's kind of where I want to be, the motor that just doesn't stop, and the energy player that brings that energy to the team and brings that IQ to the game. The pre-draft process has been great to me. I've worked a lot on my game, whether it's my perimeter skill set and also my defensive ability of guarding the perimeter. So I feel very excited going into the process and being able to compete against a lot of high talented guys. So for me, it's always been about understanding what I'm good at in my game and taking advantage of that and also expanding on it and showing what more I can do. So I'll never lose out on a little bit of what I did in college, but I also expand and show a little bit more of what I have in my, I guess you could say, bag or toolkit. So I'm very excited to be able to show more of my game. I feel like a lot of teams question my shooting ability, and I hope to show that I can really stroke it from range, and I feel really well about how the process is going so far, so I'm just ready to get started and compete against some guys. For me, it's always been about the best situation possible, because sure, it's a lifelong dream to be able to be in the green room and be a guy who walks across stage and shakes Commissioner Adam Silver's hand and puts the hat on, has an interview. But if it's not the right situation, then you can end up being out of the league in 3 years like most guys are. So for me, it's always been about the right situation, a team that really trusts and believes in me, and that's my focus, is bringing that energy and bringing that effort every single day and understand that no matter where I'm picked, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win, do whatever it takes to be the best player I can be. So for me, I've always dreamt of being in the green room, but it's not a necessity, I would say. I would love to be fortunate enough to be on a winning team, winning culture, and make an impact from the jump. The differences between the NBA game and college are really just the pace and the talent level. I feel like anyone on that court can really shoot the basketball. In college, there's certain guys you can play off of. There are different defensive schemes. While in the league, you have to prepare for, you look at a team like the Houston Rockets, 5 guys on the court that can really shoot the basketball. Being able to guard isolation basketball with James Harden coming at you full speed or off the dribble downhill. And then you have teams like Golden State move the ball around and have an elite player like Kevin Durant and Steph Curry. So it's just a different type of game in the league. It's a quicker, faster-paced game with a lot more talented athletes. There's only 400 players that can play in the league every single year. So when my playing days are over, I hope that my legacy is one of the guys that was consistent and became one of the really talented players to play the game, because it's always great to dream of being a Michael Jordan and dream of being those guys, but they're on a different level that you can only hope to achieve. So you have to establish your firm first before you move on from there. So to be the best me and be the first Grant Williams, because there's guys that I love to emulate, Kawhi and those guys, but I want to be unique in my game and also unique in the legacy that I bring to a team. The impact that I bring to the team is what matters to me.